All right, turn your
Yeah, and then
Mic's
getting
back on.
certification now for trauma cleanup.
You can turn
turn your mics back on, guys.
You can turn your mics
Is
back
it turn it on?
Turn it on, yeah.
Turn it on.
All right, we ready?
Contact.
All right. I want to call this meeting of the Bellbrook Village Review Board to order. Roll call, I guess. Mr. Owens,
Here.
Mrs. Taylor,
Here.
Mr. Camp, I'm here, and Mrs. Greenwood is absent. All right, approval of the minutes. Does anyone have any corrections or comments of the minutes of the meeting from March the 1st, 2022?
They look good. I'll make a motion to approve.
All right, we
You
don't need a motion, we just,
Okay.
we can, okay,
can approve the minutes as written.
we'll approve the minutes as written. All right, we don't have any old business, and looks like our new business is, let's see, where's that? VRB 2204, new construction building at 31 South East Street.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And I will pause for one moment because I do need the big screen. Thank you, sir. The applicant, the Bellbrook Lions Club, is requesting a recommendation of a 4,368 square foot new construction building at 31 Southeast Street. The Lions Club wishes to construct the building for the use to store items used for the annual festival. The building will replace the several semi-trailers that are on the property. And if you take a look at the first photo there on the big screen, several semi-trailers, large and small, all of those would be removed from the property with the construction of the new building. The new building location is the box here, the white box on the screen. It is a 42 by 104 foot steel building. There is a photo, and I will get to that shortly, of the construction. Like I said, the applicant does wish to clean up the property by getting rid of all the semis and consolidate everything into this building. Now, one thing we did look at pretty intensely when I first sat down with the Lions Club was the setback from all of the other buildings. Because this building is pretty large. And it's obviously very difficult to see, but in your packet, you will have a better photo of what you have on the screen there. And the closest to the property line, now these measurements are from the property line, not the building itself. But the closest measurement is 196 feet and that's a commercial building. The closest residential is about 208 feet, would be the closest to the property line. Also, with those setbacks, you also have a 10-foot fence on the property. There's a photo of that in your packet as well, along with a natural vegetative barrier, trees, bushes, and some honeysuckle and such growing along the fence line. The comprehensive plan, in this case, does encourage new development in the village district. And with this request, it also cleans up a property aesthetically for neighboring properties. It is serviced. There is electric at the property and also sanitary sewer. The applicant does not plan to do any new curb cuts, as there is already an existing access easement to South Street, which is also called out on the photo on the big screen there. The blue line is the documented access easement. The city engineer took a look at this project and did not have any issues. And I will show the project. It's a storage building, a large storage building with 6 overhead doors. Now the colors on this were very distorted. So in your packet, there is another photo that looks like someone's home garage. This will be the color scheme. It's very muted colors, earth tones. lighter browns, taupes, olive green type colors. One to blend in with the surroundings and not to be too detrimental to the neighborhood. So with all that being said, staff would recommend a positive recommendation for the construction of the 4,368 square foot building. This board will be making a recommendation to the planning board as the applicant is going to apply to rezone the property for this construction. And then, of course, the development plan would also go through planning board as well. And with that, I will be happy to answer any questions. And the applicant is also here for question and comment.
So is it going to be the multicolor as we see in the one example?
As I can, and then if you want to jump in, we will have you come to the podium. As I was told by the Lions Club, it will be a multi-toned building.
I'm Greg Sparks with Lions Club. As the picture you see, it's the multi-tone. The only exception to that picture that I would say is it's not an asphalt roof. It will be a metal roof.
Will, with having that storage, will that move all those small trailers inside?
Our intent is that those large trailers that hold our festival equipment will all be disposed of, and we are going to go to smaller portable open trailers that will slide right into the building at the end of the festival. And all of the small trailers, which are essentially food trailers, will fit in those doors sitting in the front. And everything will be inside. The only exception will be the shipping container at the far end, which is the ownership of the Sugar Maple Festival, where they store all their equipment associated with the annual event here in the community. We let them use that in the property, but they want direct access with their storage container. It's not on wheels, it's actually a shipping container.
And is that one of the big ones or little ones?
It is, if you have the picture to show, I will show you, it is the farthest one away.
Rob, can you go back there? Thank you. I'll get to it.
The first one you showed.
Yeah. Let me get back to,
There it is.
It would be this one here.
Okay.
The additional storage, we're the collect-all for all the community. The radio club also puts their equipment in that far corner, and we have done a barricade there with vegetation to keep everything isolated for both the radio club and the Sugar Maple Festival. They have a secure storage from us, is how we're doing it.
Right. So this concrete slab has basically been what has been your food area in the last.
Correct. We made the decision early on, and the expense that we could cover at the time was to put a slab with the intent that at someday we would put the building and build it in such a configuration so that it could become the slab and we avoid the cost.
Good plan.
Anything else?
That was all of mine.
Ms. Taylor, anything?
Tag, you're it.
You asked what I was gonna ask, actually.
Well, I was okay with everything, so we need a motion. Need a motion to vote on BRB 2204 for the recommendation, I guess, of new construction to the zoning board or planning board.
recommendation to the planning board.
Recommendation to the planning board.
I do, yeah.
So you're gonna make the motion?
Oh, yes, I make a motion, I'm sorry.
Do I need to have it
Need a
written?
second.
Oh, we need a second?
I'll second.
All right.
On the motion to approve VRB case, Mr. Camp,
Yes.
Mr. Owens,
Yes.
Mrs. Taylor.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. All right, so is there any open discussion that we have from you guys? Anything? Anything you want to talk about?
Not necessarily.
No, had a nice time at the Sugar Maple Fest this year.
It was nice. It was a
Really
good time.
nice.
Yeah, it was good to have it back.
Yep. Well, in that case, I guess I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I motion to.
Oh, no motion?
Need a motion.
I don't? All right, I guess no other business? Motion's adjourned.
Man, good job.
Got the gavel.
Hit that
He
thing.
likes the gavel.
He
I
does.
do like the gavel.